to describe them as effeminate, it's like straight men that people consider attractive. Timothée Chalamet is a feather.
Yeah.
He is a feather. He is the feather from the beginning of Forrest Gump. He just floats around. He doesn't have sex organs. He doesn't have a sexuality. He doesn't exist. He's just a wisp of hair on his entire body. He's just like this tiny little...
He makes Dustin Hoffman look like Shannon
Call Me By Your Name should have featured me. That's what it should have been. It should have been me and Call Me By Your Name. I would have sucked off whatever his name is.
Armie Hammer.
And I tweeted once a Guy Branum. I said I should be a Call Me By Your Name because nobody would ever believe you'd travel to Italy. And I was like, good. That was good. But that's what Call Me By Your Name should have been. It should have been, but we've destroyed the male. We've destroyed the male. We've gone from Brian Dennehy and people like what's that guy's name? He used to date Lonnie Anderson.
I don't know. Rock Hudson?
No. Burt Reynolds.
Oh, yeah.
We went from... Yeah, that's a man.
Of course he is.
That's right. We went from Burt Reynolds to Timothée Chalamet. Timothée Chalamet is like... He's like a petri dish. He's barely alive.
He's uncooked.
He's uncooked.
It's just... And look, I don't know...
He is uncooked. They just took him out of a pot. He's playing Bob Dylan?
Yeah, look.
What the fuck is going on?
It says something.
He's genderless.
Yeah.
Timothée Chalamet is what Hollywood will be, just androgynous drone people who have no gender, and they look perpetually like children with a disease.
We're entering a kind of end time.
Yes.
In that, like...
Get into this. We've never done this before, the end times. Get into this. This is new. Tell us about the end, Ray.
we talk a lot of shit about how these Hollywood guys want to fuck kids.
Right.
But what we're now seeing is they're kind of coming to a singularity where the adults are children now. Where
the adults are children now.
Keep
going.
The body type of a child, the body type of a wafy twink,
right?
Of a prepubescent kind of boy with the face of sort of a man, but not really.
Where are my roles? This is what I'm saying. Where are my roles? Where are the roles for people that have skin problems? Why, when I go outside, does everyone look like they're 1 foot out of a coffin?
Well, they didn't spend years in the crack house.
But my point is this: they'd be talented if they did. They suck. He sucks. Chalamet's a bad actor. Yeah. He's a bad actor, folks. He's bad. He's not good.
No, I watched Little Women. I mean, people.
Oh my God.
Well, look, we get the screen.
I watched Little Women.
We get the screen.
Sir, we mean the movie. Oh, I didn't see that. But I've watched Little Women. I like Little Women because you can imagine putting them in a picnic basket and then open them up and then they pop out. Is that wrong? Am I technically representing myself, or is my lawyer present?
Look, I'm just saying, I like Lady Bird. I thought it was a fine enough movie. I watched it at a screening with Greta Gerwig present, and I accidentally, bumped into her while I was trying to get some wine. I think I knocked her over a little bit, but that's not important. Point is, I'm not a fan, but yeah, I went into it with open arms. I wasn't like, because there's a narrative that went along with Little Women. I don't know if everyone's aware of it, but the New York Times, Vogue.
No, some people have lives.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, but we have a problem of men watching Little Women, right? Where basically men aren't interested in watching. No, they don't want to see it. They're dismissive of it. It's a fucking children's book from the Civil War about these middle class white women who I don't want to get married, but they end up getting married. I mean, the movie was terrible,
right?
And he's in it. He's playing.
Which woman is he?
I forget his character.
Got ya, Chalamet.
If he's watching, it wasn't very good. Wasn't a fan. But the whole thing was very flat and dry. But that's what it is.
We're all on the same. It's all the same, Chalamet. You get that?
You think you're better than me?
You think you're better than me? Now I know that you have all kinds of people and whatever, whatever. I don't care. It's the same thing. This is Little Women. This is The Godfather now.
You ever work in a morgue?
This is this is it now. Because of technology, this is it. This is Rocky.
You want to fight me?
He'll beat the shit out of you. I would love to see Timothée Chalamet beat the shit out of Ray Kump.
I don't care how much your cardio
I would
is.
love to see Timothée Chalamet just fucking house you.
Look, I know how to use my weight to my advantage. All right?
I would just love to see him beat the shit out of you.
He's not going to.
I would like to see
I'm going to wrap him up if he fucking hits him.
I would like to see Timothée Chalamet do a pressure point thing on you and you just drop
fake
dead.
shit.
I don't know that.
What are you, some kid in the 70s watching a Bruce Lee film? He's going to do a circle of the fist of death on you.
No, I'm just saying there's ways to put you on the ground.
Not for a child versus a grown fat man.
Okay, well, we'll see.
This is one of those things where it's like,
The offer's there, Chalamet. Accept the fight.
You bet. You
Take the fight.
You better throw the first punch. Don't bring your bodyguard unless he's
Logan
gonna
Paul
stand
at the
back.
Staples Center. Ray Kump fights a homeless woman at. We're starting at a small bar, and we're going to see if we can fill that. Sell 30 tickets. I think we can. But my point is that is he a good actor? When I say he's a bad actor, I'm not impressed.
Right?
Am I wrong?
No. Look,
Who is a good actor? Name me a younger actor who you think is good. Shia is great. Shia LaBeouf is great because he's mentally ill.
Yeah, I mean, he's also not that young anymore.
He's not that young.
But who's great? Who did I see in recent memory? The kid from. Did you see how the killing of a sacred deer?
No.
That kid's weird, and good. Like he's interesting. It had who's the guy? Colin.
I don't know.
The Irish guy. He's famous.
Colin Flaherty.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
What else came out this year? Young people in their 20s. I'm trying to think.
I love how every agent probably tells their Irish actor, don't ever say anything that's not written on a script.
Right.
If anyone asks you anything, the way you feel about anything, just don't tell them.
Right.
Don't ever say anything. If you're ever somewhere and someone puts a microphone in your face and wants you to comment on anything, please don't.
Right.
Thank you.
What else was big this year? What are the big movies this year? I'm trying to jog my memory.
We don't have a lot of black people in Ireland, is what I'm saying. And I mean, it's just kind of nice living with people that look like you. That's all. What's the problem?
The kid who plays Spider-Man, he's got look. It's not a complex role, but much more charming than Chalamet. What's his name?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Put Tom Holland into more things. Put him into Little Women. What? Tom Holland's a little skinny guy. I'm not. He's not. I'm not saying put people who look like me into fucking.
And now that's where I disagree. I am. I am. No, but it's a better movie. Listen. Little Women with You is a better movie.
It would be more interesting.
It's a better movie to put a fat, bearded pig in a little, what do they live in, a little Civil War cottage or something?
It's a nice house.
They're living in a nice house, and then you have this.
Yeah.
And it's Little Women and
Hello,
him.
Joe. I've come to court you.
Yeah. Hello. Listen, I've come to court you.
I brought some warm butter.
Would you like to sit on the porch with me while I regale you of some tales from the war?
Oh, Danny
Joe,
boy.
we're fighting to free the slaves. I had a slave as a child, but I freed him before the war, technically. He still does some work for me and my family. I like him very much. Joe, would you make love to me now? Under the starlight? I mean, it's a better film. I'm picturing it immediately. You're in like a
seersucker?
No, you're in like the whatever the war uniform of the Union Army.
Union Jack.
Yeah, you're in the Union Jack, and you're sitting there on the porch,
Bursting out of my seams.
Yeah, bursting out of your seams. And Joe is sitting there, and she's like unhappy.
Can I touch your knee?
And you're like, Joe, I've been thinking of you during many a long night in the field. Do you think you'll ever get to cook as good as your mother, Joe? Your mother is such a good cook.
I love her sausage biscuits.
This meat is very tender. I like tender meat, Joe. That's one thing you should know about Raymond. I like tender meat. And free slaves. Those are my two favorite things. But here's my deal with Chalamet. Chalamet, no hate on you, Chalamet. We'll hang out. We're boys. I love you. You're my friend.
Let's get some pokey.